Your thoughts about snacking are all completely wrong. It's a supplementary part of your day to keep you going, not a meal. We need to keep that thought and process in order to be fit. My name's Nicktaber, I'm a personal trainer, and I talk about this stuff because I've lived through it, and man, oh God, I get clients all the time asking about this, and this question came in on Facebook. I snack a lot, I eat a lot of snacks. What can I do? How can I change this? Well, yeah, I completely get it, but you got to remember what I said at the beginning. A snack is supplementary to keep you going. We got to think better about food. People find a lot of joy in food, which is fine, which I do. I grew up in my family, everything was food. When something was good, you had your favorite meal. Something was bad, you had your favorite meal. So it's like food and emotions are the same. I just released a video on that this week, actually. I'll link to it later. So what we've got to think about with food is we got to consider our emotions with it, but we have to look at food as fuel. It's not an event. I mean, sometimes it is, if it's a birthday or if it's a bad event or something. And I mean, like after a funeral or something like that. But it's also time to spend with your family. But the reason why we eat is we need the body to sustain. We haven't figured out as scientists to go without food. And we really shouldn't. We shouldn't, because that's just absolutely detrimental to our health. But we talk about snacks right now. Snacks are, to us, like, okay, you go where you grow up, and it's emotional. It's like, when I was a kid, I used to go to this place, Butler's Donuts. My grandmother would take me there. They were only open for like 3 hours on a Saturday or a Sunday or something. But we go to church, and I said, I was smiling just thinking about it. And everybody would go there, line would be out the door. We get a big box of these donuts, and they were like clouds, they were like, oh my God, they were so good. But that gets burrowed into our life. And we're looking at it, we go, oh man, this was tasty. This was beautiful. This was awesome. And then, if we don't take control of it the rest of our life, we're just gonna want more. We're gonna want everything. We're like, oh, give me that donut. Like, even now, just thinking about it, I'm like, I want that donut, but I'm in control of this. And I'm thinking, okay, I ate my breakfast. I had a piece of fruit. I haven't eaten lunch yet, but that's, I woke up a little late today. So I don't need it. I don't really want it now. I don't need that snack. I want that snack, but it's not a meal. So I've done this all my life. And, I could very easily polish off a dozen donuts real easy. And just like, okay, I've done that. And then like, oh, what do I want for dinner? And my wife always jokes around with me, like, don't spoil your appetite. I'm like, well, I can't spoil my appetite when I'm always hungry. That's just me naturally. I'm always hungry. So what says to me is like, we've got to be able to control ourselves. So there's a 3-step process on what we can do in order to be good with our snacking and feel better about it. Number 1 is realize that it is going to happen. You're going to eat food, you're going to eat snacks, and you're going to have joy with it. Don't beat yourself up for it, but it's going to happen. So, like, I will go after a granola bar, and there's these granola bars, soft, chewy. They have peanut butter and a little tiny bit of chocolate. and I love those. I'll eat about one in a day. If it gets to the point, like between lunch and dinner, I'm like, God, yeah, I need a little bit of sugar. I need a little bit of salt, and I haven't had a lot of fats today. So yeah, I'm gonna eat a granola bar, but just eat one. And now you could choose some fruits, but that leads to step 2. Find food that loves you back. And what we mean by that, we've gone over this a couple times with videos on this channel, but you gotta find food from nature that's gonna actually give you fuel to carry on the rest of the day. So we crave chocolate, we crave snacking food, but an apple does the same thing. An apple is actually just pure sugar carbs. You know that? Just take an apple, eat it, and you'll get the same feeling. It's rich in vitamins, so it makes you feel better, and you're filled up, and you're like, okay, but I'm gonna carry it on till dinner. When you find the food that loves you, that's when you're gonna be like, I'm good, really. And 3, what you wanna do is research your cravings. I like peanut butter. I will never stop loving peanut butter and chocolate. I think it's because of the fact that I always loved Reese's when I was a kid. And you were taught when you had those moments, like I told with the donut story, that you need to have time, that when you're good, you're gonna have food, you're gonna have a snack. When you're good, you had an after school snack when you were a kid. If you're my age, I know a lot of people did, I don't know about you. But no, it was, can I have a piece of cheesecake? Well, I remember asking my mom that all the time. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. You have that, you're fine. I mean, that's usually because during my day, the school lunches were just terrible and I'd always come home starving anyway. But, you know, that's like, okay, get outside. Your cravings are there and that's fine, but what we want to do is we want to take that craving and tell ourselves, I'm going to work this off. So after you eat, do you sit back down? Or do you eat? Do you just sit on the couch and watch TV and wait till dinner's ready? What do? You gotta take that in stock. And there you are. That's how you combat your cravings with snacks. Remember, food is fuel. And you only need a snack if you need to supplement time between meals. Pick the good food and understand why, and you're gonna be great. There's a ton of videos on this channel. I'm gonna go ahead and link to one right here. If you like this, you might like that one. Go ahead and do that, and I'll see you there. All right, bye-bye.